All right, hello everybody. I want to do a video that may help you as you try to use Opentrons Simulate as well as Analyze on the command line using the Opentrons Python packages. So traditionally, it's been challenging on for everyone to set up Python in the right version, to set up virtual environments of the right version, to manage your versions of the Opentrons, to have Python at the right version. And we require for the Opentrons stack Python B310 and that you have some dependencies installed so that you can do simulate on the command line or analyze on the command line. And I've tried to make that easier using a tool that's become very popular in the Python world that both manages your Python and dependencies really easily, and it's called UV. And I have some links to it here in this repository that I'm sharing, and I'm going to put this video into this repository README. And what you need to do is install this tool UV, and it will manage the Python version as well as the dependencies that you have. And one cool thing it will do that a script with embedded metadata is a part of the specifications of Python, and UV is utilizing this. And at the top of your Python file, you can indicate that you need a specific Python, any 310 version, and that you need the Opentrons dependencies. And so this makes it as easy as it's ever been to get the Opentrons packages and use those to do analysis or simulate. So I'm going to demo that here. And this is how easy it is for you to work with this. So you just go to this public repository, you go to the GitHub CLI, you copy it, you go into your terminal, you clone the way that you prefer. And now that we're cloned, everything. And now that we're here, we'll open up our editor. And we'll see this repository is cloned in here. And how we go about then getting our protocols analyzed or simulated is we open up, and if we have any custom labware for the protocols that we're working with, we just go ahead and drop those in there. You'll see that I have 2 examples already as a part of the repo. I also have 3 protocols in here as a part of the repo just to prove that it works. And then also the results folder then is where the analysis and output results will go. And then we'll look at the README, which is the same thing as on the website, but much more readable. And we're good. The README tells us that we need to do one thing here, and that if we want to simulate our protocol, we have UV installed, so we're good. All we got to do is grab that command, the one command, and tell UV to run. And we'll go ahead and do that. So if I say UV run simulate, it's going to, it did it very silently and very quickly because they were cached, but it got all the dependencies. It got both of the Opentrons required packages. Then it just print out some informational text to let you know that the simulated output for these protocols that I've included with the repository have been produced. And so let's see that that's true. So we look in the results and we see the simulated output for that protocol, and it just uses the name of the protocol and then tags on to the end a .txt for the simulate, and then for the so just txt for simulate. So then now if we want to do analysis, which is much less readable but is more reliable and works for everything because it is how the app and robot know what's planned to happen in this protocol. It describes the protocol. We can go, and all we have to do is say UV run analyze. So we run the script that's in this analyze file instead. And again, we're going to get some informational printouts. Found 3, found a couple of custom labware, and then it's going through and analyzing these and telling you how long the analysis took of each one. And we will see that it analyzed all 3 of those protocols. And again, analysis is only helpful. All of the PD protocols are not able to be simulated, so we need to run them through analysis. That's how we can see what the plan is for those PD protocols. And we can look in our results, and we're going to see these JSON analysis outputs. They're very long. They're hard to be human readable, but they are information that you can learn to parse, and we'll format this document, and we'll see that output. So again, they're very long, and they go through literally every command that the protocol is going to do. And we'll see that, this also works. We'll format these out because they come out minified essentially. And we'll see this is what the output is for that JSON PD protocol. All right. So that is how you can quickly be analyzing or simulating protocols, and hopefully using UV will make the process easier for you. And if you use this script metadata as I suggested, this is a way that folks can be up and running quickly. And again, I just did this. I know lots of folks have Macs. I just did this on Windows. So this was UV works very well on Windows. It also, of course, works on Mac and Linux, and I've proven that it works. This same repository works on I haven't done it on my Mac yet, but it definitely works on Windows Subsystem for Linux. So on Linux 24 I was using. So anyway, hopefully this is very helpful. Thank you.